Jay Kirk, far lane, 24 on the tree, 473. Bill Wilson right here beside us, 474 at 149. I think he was 009 on the tree. Once again, welcome back, Q2, 470s. One of the Luther brothers right here, the Camaro. Shane Westmoreland, far lane, Chevy, Buck Power. Promod, 7 or 8 cars here. Should be coming around shortly. Track temperature 135, trying to get the cool down a little bit and put on a show. Once again, Luther beside us, Westmoreland far lane, looking for 470. Far lane for Westmoreland. Luther's car was backfired and sputter and runs 479. I got to tell you, it shook me up a little bit when that thing's like pop, pop, pop. Okay, the Reeves machine, or Revis machine, a beautiful Corvette. And the Raven over in the far lane, the 69. Again, 470 Outlaw racing right here at Union County Dragway, Union, South Carolina. Jimmy Revis right here beside us in the Corvette with the entire on board. Max Raven and far lane in the Raven 69. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Tire shake right here in front of us. He runs 470, 470, 469 for Max in the far lane, 469. Far lane, 470 right beside us. All right, Ford Probe and a Piler Thunderbird, far lane, Ford powered entry. John Hodgson right here in the Probe. Brandon and Barry over there in the beautiful Ford Thunderbird with the Ford power plant up in the hood. left lane, but he runs 470 with a 0, 470 with a 0 for the Thunderbird, 471 for the Probe. The boys are getting it dialed in. Kevin Carpenter, far lane out of Kevin Carpenter Motorsports. And of course the Bagwell and a white race car, Chevy 2. 470 with a 3. Carpenter over there won many a burnout competitions up at the Mad Dog event. Bagwell got the top light on. Carpenter rolling in. 470 with a 3, number 1 qualifier. Let's see if they can knock it down. $471 for Bagwell. Carpenter's still a little quick. 469 for Carpenter, 471 for Bagwell. David Lambert coming around the Oldsmobile. I believe that's Mike Westmoreland coming around in the buck-powered Ford Mustang. David Lambert beside us in the fully powered Oldsmobile. Mike Westmoreland, buck-powered Ford Mustang car lane. Lambert with some tire shakeout in the middle. Runs 470. Both cars run 470. Westmoreland's picking up the win light. 470 with a 2 far lane. Number 1 qualifier thus far. Once again, 470 both lanes. Westmoreland picking up the number 1 qualifier thus far. 470 with a 2. Waiting on Pro Mods to come around, trying to get this place to cool off some so we can put on a show. Andy Brown, far lane. Big climb right here. It looks like we'll have a full 8-car field, I believe, of Pro Mods, but just trying to get some heat and the sun off this racetrack so we can put on a decent show. 467. Problems in the far lane, 538, 538. Klein still too quick, 467, 538 for Eddie Brown, far lane. Christie machine right beside us, a beautiful split window out of Christie Body Shop. In the Killing Time Trans Am over there in the far lane. Both cars off the mark a little bit. 479 in the far lane, 481 in the right lane. 79 left lane, 81 right lane. Greg Kimball coming around. I believe that's Lee Ash over there in the far lane. Lee Ash. Driving a Cavalier. I called him a Cobalt earlier, but it's this Cavalier right across the top. Greg Kimball on a Cavalier, Lee Ash and a Yuka Motorsports car racing engine, Chevrolet Corvette far lane. Yeah, she's putting out some, something. Good observation there by Nora Strickland, picking that up. Pretty good puddle right there. .467, they're going to have to be some finish line driving later, 467.
We have one more 470 car to qualify.
Leaking fuel.
The Turbo Construction Pro Mods, you have been called lanes 5 and 6 for your first qualifying lap.
All righty, you heard it. Pro Mods coming around. You have to wait about 10 minutes. All right, Greg's got to go back in and look at that fuel leak. Maybe it's just a loose fitting or something. Westmoreland. Oh no, it's Jake Euchre. Jake Euchre coming up in a Cobalt. Jake Euchre and the Euchre Motorsports. Cobalt. 469, 469, just a tick too quick. All right, we got 2 Pro Mods here. Just hang loose. Once again, that was the end of 470 qualifying. We'll go straight into elimination with those guys next. We'll try to stay up live more later when it cools off some and that sun gets out of here. It's a little short burst trying to keep my phone from overheating. Cooled off about 10, 12 degrees from earlier. Still hot. Get it down to 105. That'd be great. Once again, take you a break, get you something to drink. Pro Mod qualified coming up. Let's see if anybody's tough enough to conquer the racetrack other than Bubba Green. 386 earlier. Zach Hauser in the Pro Charge Camaro was 399, and everybody else was tire shaking.
Thanks for all you 470 drivers and crew members. Give us a few minutes here. We will get the ladder put together, and we will let y'all know when it is available.
Oh, a little satellite. No, I can cut it on and off.
As we were just talking about being able to do
Upload.
tuning and everything from the house. You gotta have connection here.
Yeah. All righty, once again, Pro Mod's called to the lane. I see 3 or 4 here. Nobody's really getting in the car yet, so take yourself a break. I'm just going to stay up versus going down and coming back on. No, I'm going to take a break after these guys. Thanks.
Final call, Pro Mods, you've been called to lanes 5 and 6. Pro Modifieds, you've been called to lanes 5 and 6. Also, if anyone is interested in any kind of t-shirts at all, we do have Union Dragway t-shirts up here in the town. Just come up to the second floor. We have limited sizes for adult men, but we do have plenty of different sizes and varieties for the kids and the women.
I believe everybody's in line. Hopefully they'll start suiting up and piling in here in just a minute. Hey, who'd Bill drawing the chip draw?
Huh? That should be good.
Yeah, he's been 90 or 8.
He was having trouble today. I don't know where he did maybe the other two, but he didn't want to do they got 400 pounds.
And while we're waiting on these Pro Mod drivers and crews to get ready, if y'all like to see, we are having race number 3, the same event that you're seeing here today. Race number 3 will be Saturday, September 9th. And that will be our final Super Series race of the year. And another event that draws a lot of interest will actually be September 1st. I have to double check that. It's the weekend, September 1st and 2nd, the backside no prep race.
Once again, only a few minutes away from the Pro Mod shootout here, qualifying session number 1, presented by DeSerbo Construction right here at Union County Dragway, Union, South Carolina. Appreciate everybody sticking with us. Let's see if anybody can conquer a track that's hot and greasy. The sun never moves around. It's going to be good. Unfortunately, you'll probably never see an event like this at VMP because it's dedicated to the PDRA Pro Mod Racing. All right, it sounds like the Roots Float entry of Kelly's running out of the Kevin Carpenter Racing Stable, qualified session number 1. Coming at ya! Making some noise. Zach Hauser, the Hauser Racing Machine Far Lane Pro Charger on board. Mr. Kelly right here. Out of the driving the car out of Carpenter Racing, Roots Blown SS Camaro. Kelly Martin. I was drawing a blank on his last name. Kelly Martin, Zach Hauser Far Lane. For Zach, double step over here for Kelly Martin, 404. They got something to work with now. Zach was $3.99 earlier, picked it up a little clicks. Kelly Martin did make the trip first time, 404 right now. Got something to build on. Nice side-by-side. Good side-by-side racing, as the announcer said. All right, it looks like we got the Musi-powered Joker's Wild coming around. Small tire legend Jeff Miller calling his shots on this fuel-injected machine. Noah Strickland bringing the Duster around the plate. Small Pro Charger on front. Big block. That's Noah Strickland in the far lane, the Mopar, the Duster. Got a baby Pro Charger on the front. Doesn't make a whole lot of boost. He's trying to work the kinks out of a new combination. And the Joker's wild, backing up on a big old Pat Missy power plant. Trying to talk him into becoming a big dog. What do you think? Noah 465, Joker's wild with severe tire shake, about 100 foot out, got right to the line, but stayed in his lane, 576. 576. Noah getting a little faster every run, 169. Once again, Joker's wild with heavy tire shake from 60 to 100 foot. Put him right up to the line, and then he's out of it. All righty, Chris Klein making a debut this weekend. Car been under construction for almost 2 years. Kip Kaufman and a beautiful Willie, far lane, Fulton Power, Baby Mod. Christine coming at you, had some tire shake early, had to get out of it early. Let's see if they made some chassis adjustments. That's most likely only a 5-inch motor over in the Willie in the far lane. Chris Klein damn near to the mile-an-hour cone coming to arrest. The beautiful Christine out of Klein and Heights Racing Stable. For Christine, he made his debut, 8-mile run, 395, 185, 546 for Kaufman over there. He was a little late leaving. 546 for Kaufman, 395 for Christine in the threes. They got something to build on now. He'll be going forward after that. Great job, Chris Klein and crew. All righty, I believe we got the last pair here. Big dog competitor Robbie Kazaya and the Kazaya Mitchell Motorsports. Fulton powered Tommy Mooney built race car. Bubba Green should be back there somewhere. Bubba, #1 qualifier thus far. Either that or we're going to run single. Looks like we're going to run single right here in the right lane. Robbie Kazaya coming at you in the Fulton Powered Tommy Mooneyville split window. Once again, I think it's 3 out of 6 down the track so far with a halfway decent time. Let's see what happens. Robbie got it figured out. She was sashaying around at the 330 cone. He finally got out of it. 473. 473. Last car, Bubba Green. 388, 388, 192. He drove through some tire shake. I don't know if the shocks dumped out or what, but it hooked up and went. 388, 388.
We've got Bubba Green, number 1 spot. Chris Klein, number 2.
All right, remember we got one more qualifying session later, and then we'll start racing around dark. Pro Modern standing by right here at the beautiful Union County Dragway. Thanks for watching.